YouTube, and welcome back to another episode of The Zone TV Movie Entertainment with me, your host Jonathan. Once again, bringing you my thoughts and review for the new Disney movie Christopher Robin. Now, this is the new taking of the Winnie the Pooh story, and it kind of has like a Hook feel to it. If you ever saw the movie Hook with Robin Williams and Dustin Hoffman, love that movie. Go check that movie out. You have to see that movie. That tells the story of Peter Pan when he's a grown up. That's a good movie. So this movie kind of takes the same thing, and it has Haley Atwell and Hugh McGregor. And if I pronounce her name wrong, I apologize. She's the actress who played Peggy Carter. I didn't even know she was in this movie until I saw the movie, and I was like, oh, okay, that's her. Okay, that's who she is. All right. So you have Hugh McGregor playing Christopher Robin, and it basically tells the story of a grown-up Christopher Robin, living in the modern day of London, kind of. Maybe like, I don't know, what's the modern day back in the, I don't know, maybe 1940, maybe before, maybe a little bit after the war, I guess, maybe. So he lives there, he has his wife, he has his daughter, and, he's just trying to live his normal life as he can. He's kind of miserable a little bit, because he's an older guy, he's got to have responsibilities, he works, he does this. He tries to balance his life with his family, but he also tries to balance his work life because he works for a big suitcase company. So, and then of course you have Winnie the Pooh and the gang. Something has happened to the gang, and Winnie the Pooh decides he needs help and he wants to go find somebody to help him out. And then he goes and he finds Christopher Robin, all grown up. And then Christopher Robin looks at Winnie the Pooh, and he's like wondering, remembers him, which is shocking because I was surprised he even remembers him. And then they go off to the adventures at the 100 Acre Woods. Gotta say, I really like this movie a lot. It's not perfect, but it's not, like I said, it's not perfect, but I still like the movie. I still like it a lot. I like the comparison between, seeing him as an adult, hanging out, and trying to remember the glory days when he was a kid and had the imagination, and seeing Winnie the Pooh, Eeyore, Owl, Kangaroo, and the little one, I forgot the name, and of course Piglet. And, we got to see Hugh McGregor's Christopher Robin just, try to enjoy, a little, like, I guess, a break, if you will, from his normal life. And you just see him being happy and cheerful. That's pretty cool. And then they do adventures as well. They have to go on an adventure to help Winnie the Pooh find his friends. That's basically the gist of the movie. Like I said, I liked it. A lot of people were talking about how, the animation looks so weird. I guess, but they really changed the way Pooh looks nowadays. He doesn't look like he's all super yellow. He's kind of worn out and torn up a little bit. Not torn, but it looks like he's been played with a lot. Like when you see with a child have like a little baby, like a little doll, and they play that through their entire childhood, and then as an adult they go back to their mom's attic or whatever, and they open that box and they see the little toy, and it's all decayed and a little rusty, a little old and dusty and whatever. That's what Pooh felt like. He felt like he was worn out, but he still felt like Winnie the Pooh. He still did his thing. He still had his great wisdom that he always did. He had great conversations with Christopher Robin, asking him questions about his life now, and questions like what happened between him and his friends and all that stuff. It's a very cool little movie. The only negative I really have about this movie is a little dark. So, and a little, kind of like, the beginning kind of drags a little bit, but once you meet Winnie the Pooh with Christopher Robin, once they team up, the movie picks up and it's very good. I really liked it. Like I said, it's not my favorite out of the Winnie the Pooh movies that they ever try to do. I still like those cartoon movies a little bit better. Eeyore to me really stood out. I think Eeyore and Winnie the Pooh were like the best parts of this movie. I felt like if it was just them two, it would have been better. I felt like everybody else was just there just to be like, oh, look, we're all here. Tigger was okay. Tigger did some couple things that made me laugh. That was cool. I don't mind Tigger. I actually like Tigger. He was pretty cool. Sorry for people who like Piglet. I'm not a Piglet fan, I never was. Like I said, growing up, I was never really the biggest Winnie the Pooh fan. So, I was more into the Muppets at that time in my life as a kid. I was more on Muppets. So, you know, growing up, I knew who Winnie the Pooh was. I knew all that stuff. But I always found Piglet annoying. I never liked the Piglet. He just annoyed me. He was just annoying. He's always the most shyest person on the entire team. And, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, but, come on. This is a kid's movie. You can't be so gloomy too many times. But, what can you do? Anyway, so I didn't like him. Everybody else was just there just to be there. You know what I mean? Rabbit. I forgot the rabbit's name. It could be Rabbit. Like I said, I don't remember. Anyway, he was just there for like 5 minutes, so that was okay. Owl, which I didn't even see in any of the marketing. He was there, but he did some things too, but it wasn't that like bad important. This movie really focused on Christopher Robin, Winnie the Pooh, and a little bit of Eeyore. Eeyore really shined because I remember watching the cartoons, and I remember Eeyore just being in the background. He's the shy one. He's the one who's always have a gloomy day, or he's the sad one. You know what I mean? But he really got the shine in this movie. I really liked it. Even Christopher Robin's daughter in the movie was pretty good. I forgot the actress' name. And then, of course, you have the actress who plays Haley Atwell. She did fine. Small roles, obviously, but it was fine. The movie, it's okay. It's a cool movie to take your kids to go see if they like Winnie the Pooh. But like I'm just saying to you, warning. It's not a warning. It's more of a just little, so you know right away. In the beginning, the little draggy. Really shows adult stuff. Not adult stuff, but you know what I mean. It just, it feels more darker than you normally see a Winnie the Pooh thing, because the colors are so like vibrant and different than what you normally see. But overall, I think kids will like it. I think kids will like if they can get past that first part and not worried about that part, and once they see Winnie the Pooh and Tigger and everybody, they'll be fine. Like I said, I do recommend them seeing the movie. I liked it, even for me, I'm not a big Winnie the Pooh fan, but I enjoyed it. I thought it was cute. So leave me a comment below. Let me know what you guys thought about it, and stay tuned for more. And thank you very much, and have a good day.